I'm Michelle and I'm going through the Ashtanga Seated Series. We're just going to start by sitting down with the legs stretched out in front of us. So we start with a seated forward fold. Okay. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Walk your fingertips down towards your legs, towards your feet, towards your ankles, as far as they go, and hinge at your hips. Do it gently first, and then we'll draw ourselves in a little bit deeper. Hold each of these poses for 5 breaths for purpose of demonstration. I'm not going to hold it quite that long. So then you come halfway up, reset your spine nice and tall, and then you hinge at your hips again. Now we're going to reach towards the big toes with the peace fingers. Now for this, you might need to bend your knees a little or a lot, and then draw yourself in. Okay. This is very similar to what we do when we first start the standing series, when we're standing up. So grab onto the peace fingers, draw ourselves in. So it's a forward fold. Now we're doing it in the seated version. Now you're going to come back up, reset, and then you'll slide back down into it, leading with your chest, nice tall spine. Hinge at your hips. This time you really need to bend those knees, and you're going to wrap your hands around the bottoms of your feet. Okay. So this is your seated forward fold. Next, we're going to do one leg forward fold. You'll do it on both sides. So start with one leg and do the other. Sort of sideways. So now we're going to open the rest of the body in the opposite direction. Feel that expansion through your chest. Okay. I feel a side body stretch as we reach the other arm up and over. This is Janu Sirsasana. In English, we've nicknamed it Johnny Egg. Janu Sirsasana, and you're going to do that on both sides. So now let's just switch to the other side. Inside of the foot comes to the inside of your thigh. And you walk your hands down. Nice and easy the first time, so nice and tall spine. Lead with your belly button, your chest, reaching towards your thigh, your knee, with your chest, just as far as it naturally goes. And then you kind of soften, take a little deeper. Now we're going to reset. Nice tall spine, reach up with the crown of your head, and then we're going to reach peace fingers towards the big toe. Pull yourself. Good. So as you reach that same hand, down the leg, grab onto the inside of your foot. So it's really going to give you that opportunity to leverage against the inside of your foot. Open the rest of your body out nice and wide. So maybe a soft bend in your knee in order to reach your foot. Now we're going to take the other arm up and over. Side body stretch. And soften into it. Now it's into it. Good. So that's your Janu Sirsasana, or Johnny Egg, as we call it in America. All right. The next thing we're going to do is called Marichiyasana, which is kind of like that Janu Sirsasana, but it is a twist. Okay. So come back to that sort of single leg position where you have one knee bent, the other leg straight, but we're going to keep the knee up and kind of hug it and twist ourselves around it. So with your opposite arm, grab the crook of your elbow around the front of your leg. So give yourself a squeeze. Start with that, and then wrap your entire body, turning your face away and looking over the shoulder. Your other arm reaches back, palm of the hand comes down, press into the ground, and look over your shoulder. Okay? So this is a seated spinal twist, or Marichiyasana. Look at that from the other side so you can see. So kind of starting with that Janu Sirsasana shape, and then you're going to hug that knee in. With the opposite arm, wrapping the crook of your elbow around your leg, and then wrap your opposite arm behind you. Drive the palm into the floor, look over your shoulder, all the while kind of pulling with this arm to draw yourself in deeper. Marichyasana. Good. Okay, letting that go. Make sure we didn't forget anything. Yes, we did forget something. After the forward fold, before you go into your janu, there's something called a reverse plank, and you can do it with a variation to make it a little simpler as well, which I'll show you. Okay, so reverse plank, you just push your hands into the ground, push your heels into the ground, and lift your belly. Ooh, it's really hard. It's challenging even for me. So I like to do it with bent knees. This is reverse tabletop. That's supposed to go before we start those single leg stretches. All right, getting back to where we were. Now we have boat and crow pose. So boat pose is like the shape of a V. Your balance on your butt. Lift your legs up. Try and straighten those legs. And then try and straighten your arms. So you make a V shape with your body. You hold this for 5 breaths. All right. Nice core exercise. Good. All right. And then we're going to do crow pose. Crow pose is like it's a balance. This is super fun. Place the palms of your hands in front of your feet, shoulder width apart. And then you're going to put the edge of your thigh close to your knee near the outer part of your largest organ. This, when the elbow bends, becomes a shelf. So, at first you just want to set yourself up and start playing around with the balance up onto your tiptoes. My husband and I were joking that this is a cardboard bed. It's very, very firm. Let's see if I can balance on this cardboard bed. Put your hips a little higher until your weight moves forward a little bit, and then try and balance by lifting your toes up. Here, so that's crow pose. Okay? Alright, so we both and crow. Now butterfly. Butterfly is nice and easy. Put the soles of the feet together. Clapping the feet together. And then open your knees wide. A little bit of flapping of these butterfly wings really helps release tension in our hips. We don't have too much of that. It helps release tension in your low back. Right? Who doesn't have low back tension? Alright, so this is butterfly. If you want to feel it more on the inside of your legs, like a nice stretch here, pull your heels in real close to your body. If you want to feel it more back in your low back, pull your heels away from your body and open it more like a diamond shape. Alright? Okay, next we're coming to wide leg forward fold. So just spread your legs as wide as they want to go. Don't worry if it's just a little bit. Okay, this is something that we really don't stretch very often. So just as wide as you can. Wide leg, forward fold, and walk your hands forward. Try to keep that nice tall spine, lead with your chest. Maybe bring your elbows down, maybe not. This is your wide leg forward fold. You're going to hold it. We're going to have, I think, 3 different sets or 4 different sets of options, kind of like we do in our standing series. So you hold it for a little while. Wait for your upper body, lean into it. We're going to take ourselves deeper with the mind, reaching for the big toes or the inside edges of your arches of your feet. Okay. So we got a couple variations. You kind of keep going up and down, just taking yourself deeper and deeper into the stretch. Okay. All right. Last we have bridge and wheel. Okay. It's nice and fun. So for bridge, heels are nice and close to your body. Feet are not together. They're spread wide. That's bridge pose 3 times. 1. Second time with the bind. And then on the 3rd time, you can just do that same thing again, or you could come into wheel, which is similar. You're still going to be lifting your hips up to the sky, but you're also going to lift your shoulders up off the ground. And in order to do that, you take your hand, make a little flat place that you're going to place on the ground. Fingertips come towards shoulders, elbows come up. Okay? This is like a back bend in gymnastics class, if you've ever been in gymnastics, but no worries if you haven't. Okay? From here, you're going to lift your hips up and press your hands into the ground to get your shoulders to come up into the air as well. All right, ready? Lift. And that's your wheel. Hold that for 5 breaths if you can, as long as you can. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Good. And then my favorite part, the very best part of any yoga class, is Shavasana. And you just get to lie down, stretch your legs out long. Take up all the space you can on your mat, and just settle in and get comfortable. Close your eyes and breathe. And you can hold that as long as you like. Maybe you can fall asleep. All right, thank you so much for joining me here in Hyderabad, India. My name is Michelle, I'm a yoga teacher, and this was the Ashtanga Seated Series. If you want more Ashtanga Yoga, you can check out my standing series as well. I've got videos about sun salutations and short yoga minutes where I teach just little snippets, 2 or 3 minutes a day, where you can just focus on one pose or a little mini series of a flow. I also teach piano lessons, which is totally unrelated, but you're free to check that out on my channel. And I teach Tai Chi as well. So glad to meet you. Welcome. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Oh yes, that's right. Okay. Namaste. Bye. Let me know if you have any questions. I love questions.